Hello and welcome to my Weebly and WebQuest presentation. This is the first page here. My name is Michaela Tees. I just wanted to kind of highlight my love for science here in this first page, kind of talk about the programs we've talked about and used in this classroom, the university I'm hoping to transfer to here soon from CWI, and kind of the core standards that my classroom has been based around this semester. Moving on. In our bio, we have just a little photo of me after I got accepted to CWI. And it just talks kind of about what I want to do, my hopes. I started at CWI with the hopes to get my bachelor's in science. I'm finishing with my associates in liberal arts with a minor in science, with the hope to transfer to the University of Oregon, where I want to and plan to attend their accelerated teaching program for STEM majors. So I thought that was very interesting and something I should add here, kind of a little bit about me, my passion for science. Over in lesson planning, I included our learning to teach moment. This was my Word document turn in. I wanted to show the progression of teaching a lesson and outlining how to do that lesson. So that's there. A little bit about that. Testing our skills. I wanted to show the example for the Excel that we did, kind of your example here as the teacher who taught us how to do this, kind of like what it would look like, and then my breakdown of that, down in here. Building my classroom. I included my PowerPoint for building my classroom and the projects that I would like to use in my classroom and how that goes. So I just included the PowerPoint here. You can click through it. I included some information about what core standards I chose, stuff like that. Over here in the WebQuest link, we'll click on that in a moment, but this was just simple. I just included the WebQuest here. For classroom technologies, I did link and embed that YouTube video that I did about the Asana Education Tech Program and how I am using it as an application, but also what it was primarily used for, it being a business application. In contact, I wasn't quite sure what the standard you wanted there was for, but I did include my email and a fake phone number just because, this is published. So, okay, moving on to that WebQuest. Click that link, and here we are. Okay, so we come up, ignore the ads, and I don't know how to make it adless, but I wanted to do a project for students based on cells and cellular processes that would include reproduction and respiration. So in my description here, I said discuss and develop the knowledge of cells and their processes for reproduction, respiration, etc. Grade level is 6 to 8. The goal is 8th grade, science, and some of our key words here. In my, oops, of course there's an ad. Hopefully it doesn't, okay, sorry about that. In our introduction, I included a video from a Amoeba Sisters YouTube channel. This is just the introduction to cells and cellular processes. It kind of just discusses the types of cells, the cells' parts, their functions, stuff like that. This is the introduction for students. On the tasks list, if I was doing this in real practice, I think the tasks would go above the introduction just because I do have a video in there, but I didn't want to move it for this just for the sake of keeping it how it was originally, the WebQuest. Also, I wasn't quite sure how to move those different, make it not an introduction, make it a tasks on the top. But this was my tasks for my students. I have 5 here. They're not really too involved since it is 8th grade. These are those. Process. We have some more. We have an example of the project I want them to do in their group work. The different stages of mitosis and meiosis. Another YouTube video. This was my grading breakdown. I wanted to make it very simple for students. And then finally, my conclusion. This was their test. It's not a real test. It's more of an evaluation of what they learned from the videos. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to my presentation.